Hey, 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 it's Friday at 5 p.m. and we are back with Secrets to Stellar Health. Today we're talking about healthy weight with my sister, right side, yes, Mary. Hey, Mary, how are you doing?
Great.
Back
Happy
in
Friday.
person. Yeah, happy Friday, TGIF, seriously. It is super steaming hot here, so glad to be inside chatting with you. How is it there?
Very hot. Upper 90s. We're going to get some storms rolling in here, which I'm looking forward to this afternoon. So we're going to
Yeah.
get some rain, much needed rain.
Yes. Well, so we're talking today about healthy weight and how you can achieve and maintain a healthy weight, which is the goal of pretty much everybody. Because I am Just Roll with Shaklee PIC. Just Roll is my company, and we talk about respect, keeping an open mind, listening, and learning. And that all has to do with the relationship you have with your body and how you want to respect it by eating well, eating right, and maintaining a healthy weight. And I know, Mary, you probably feel the same with your Stellar Health for Life.
That's right. I'm at Stellar Health for Life, and Sue and I work together on sharing some tips on how you can live a healthy life.
Mm-hmm. So today, Mary and I actually are going to be using a slide presentation from Shaklee about healthy weight. We're going to share with you things from Shaklee and also from ourselves, our own experience, especially Mary, the last how many, 11 years that you've been basically on the track towards clean eating and living. So let me share the screen and let's get started. There we go. Okay, so this is our healthy chat, healthy weight with Shaklee. So the mission of Shaklee is to make healthy happen. And once you come upon a company, as we have with Shaklee, and you put your trust in them, and the reason we do is because it is safe, proven, and guaranteed. And what that basically means is that they have all the science behind them, all the tests, all the science guaranteed, and so therefore we can really put our trust in them, and we'll go over a few things during the presentation today about that. Anything about that, Mary, that you wanted to add?
No, just, that little emblem says it all. They're safe, proven, and all their products are 100% guaranteed. So at any time you are unhappy with any of their products, you can get your money back.
Absolutely. So that's just to start things off. And better health starts with a healthy weight, which is obviously what we're talking about today. But if you see this little graph or picture they have here, the healthy weight really has to do with a lot of different factors: sports, nutrition, beauty, and green home. And Mary, when I first saw this slide, I was like, green home, kitchen, laundry, bath, water, all those kind of, well, water, obviously. But it kind of was like, but then it comes all back to respecting the body. And when all these things are in sync with what you're eating, with your exercise, with how you feel about yourself, the beauty, how you feel about your appearance,
Mhm.
and as I say, your hair, skin, all that kind of thing. And then the products that you use at home, if they're in harmony with keeping yourself as healthy as can be.
That's right. So Shaklee offers a variety of products in all these different areas.
Mm-hmm. So now let's get into the dieting. And I mean, Mary, you and I have been around for what? A lot of decades. And, when you're younger, you try these fad diets, and then now health and nutrition, as the years, the last, 20, 30 years have really taken off. And there's so many different ways to lose weight that people are, different diets, different fads, the keto, the Atkins, all that kind of thing. And one reason why diets fail underneath is that you're taking off the wrong thing, right? You're losing your lean muscle and you're just dieting and restricting what you're eating, right? And that can slow down your metabolism to the point where your body thinks it's starving itself, so it's going to hang on to what it can, and it's not doing it in a really healthy way.
Right. So most diets do fail, and that is why it's not about dieting. It's about eating in a way that, what am I trying to say here? It's about, it's a mindset. It's about changing your lifestyle and your way of eating, that, is beneficial to your health. So it's not necessarily a diet. It's just a way, it's the way you should be eating.
Right. And something that I teach in my role system and what I really believe is that the fastest way to change your mindset is to change your body and what you're putting into it. And it really has such that gut-brain connection is so important. What you're eating, what you're putting into your body affects your mood, affects your outlook, everything. And you really never should be coming at it from a restrictive point of view. And so that's never anything that we promote, is that counting calories or counting, weighing things like that. Maybe that works for some people and they like that form of control over it. But I find that when you are on a diet, by definition, almost is like a restrictive thing, right? And that's nothing that we do when we do our 30-day challenge, is it, Mary? I mean, you can, as long as you're eating the right foods, fruits and vegetables, and not on the 7-day cleanse, but after the 7-day cleanse, the whole grains, and lean protein, then you can eat a lot. You can eat a lot. You really can. There's no restriction on
no restrictions.
What you can eat.
Veggies as you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is what really appealed to me and to a lot of people, is that you mean I don't have to count calories, I don't have to weigh food? It's like, no, because that just seems so unnatural and something that really maybe can't be maintained. I mean, you're not going to bring your scale with you when you go out to eat, all that kind of thing. So yeah, but really what you want to do is maintain your metabolism, because that's what's going to be processing the food that you eat into energy. So the secret to healthy weight loss is to lose fat, preserve muscle, and build that lean muscle mass. So kind of gone over that, right? You want to be losing the right kind of weight. Maintaining the metabolism. So the Shaklee difference really is that it's powered by leucine. And leucine is, maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't, but leucine is something that there's a lot of science behind it. If you Google leucine, you'll find it. It's a protein that helps you lose that right kind of weight. It's been shown to help you with weight loss and in building that lean muscle mass. And actually, Mary, I'm going to put, Shaklee does, I don't want to interrupt our little flow here, but I'll put the link down below after we're done with the live stream, to where you can go, and there's an entire study. This is one from Shaklee, entire study backed up by all the science, and they have the little numbers there, so you can see actually which study they're referring to about how exactly this works. And it's pretty in-depth and pretty incredible. So I'll put that in there after this. And again, Shaklee 180 is all about the clinical proof. So many studies and so much science has gone into what the products are. And then, of course, there's all of the testimonials on how people have really been able to make a difference. But I think, these we can go through. But I think it's more probably important for us to talk about exactly how you're going to be maintaining or achieving that healthy weight, right? And that's in getting started, right? Yeah. It's really,
we all know it, there's a ton of people out there that have used this program and have lost the weight and kept it off. So we're going to talk about how you can get started on this program as well.
Yep, absolutely. And how we do it and how we support you if you'd like to join us, because we offer a lot of support in doing this. So I'll go back to this. If you don't know your body mass index, that's just universally recognized measure of your body composition. And it's really important to know that, to know where you fall in there, what you're considered and what target you want to set, right? So that you, for a healthy weight for your body type and your body style and shape. So what we do when we do our 30-day Stellar Health 30-day challenge is we start with a 7-day cleanse. Now this is commit to a challenge and get started. So that would be a 30-day challenge that you do with us. And this would either be, both start with a 7-day cleanse, and then you either do your personalized supplements, which are would be from day 8 and beyond, or you do this little box here, which is your vitamins already predetermined for you. Now this is where we provide a lot of support. So we start with a 7-day healthy cleanse. And Mary, maybe you could tell a little bit more about that.
So this really is like it says, the start off point. This is where you're going to begin by doing the 7-day healthy cleanse. And when you do the 7-day healthy cleanse, what you will find is that 80% of people who do the 7-day cleanse have improved energy levels and decreased cravings. 72% of people have improved satiety. Is that how you pronounce that? Which means
they feel full.
That's right. You're going to feel very satisfied in what you are eating as you are cleansing. And 60% have an improved mood. 74% have improved sleep quality. And average weight loss was about 6.8 pounds with a 1.62 inch decrease in waist circumference. Now, I know when my husband has done the 7-day cleanse, I think he's done it 3 or 4 times now in the last several years. And the most he has lost is, I want to say 10 or 11 pounds. Average for him is right around 8 pounds. So it's just a great way to jumpstart your weight loss. And that is why Jay has done it in the past, is to kickstart that weight loss for him when he has found that he's kind of fallen off the wagon in terms of his diet and what he's eating. And maybe his sweet tooth has gotten the better of him. And he was eating some things maybe high in sugar that he shouldn't have, that caused him to gain a few pounds. So, and after you do the 7-day healthy cleanse, you continue to eat the way that you do on the cleanse, but you incorporate protein. So during the 7-day healthy cleanse, it's eliminating protein from your diet to give your body a rest from processing protein. And it's strictly just eating fruits and vegetables.
Yes. And we, joining us for the cleanse, we've got recipes to share with you. We do calls each week for prep to make sure that you have what you need so you don't go hungry. So there's recipes, there's a lot of support through a Facebook group that we have, and just making sure that those 7 days are filled with great recipes using only fruits and vegetables, minimal fat. You can have a little bit of dressing and saute with a little bit of fat. But like Mary said, really giving your body a rest from the protein. And then the box here that you see on screen, if you're not familiar with it, there are supplement packs morning and night, which give you alfalfa, which is just the green superfood with lots of different nutrients, vitamins, and minerals in that. And you also have a probiotic, and you have a liver detox. And that, let's look at this next slide, see if we're going to get into that. That's what Mary was reading before. I should have flipped that slide before. Okay, that's just about that. But the liver detox is really important too, because your liver is where you metabolize all your fats and things. So you're giving that a break and also detoxing the liver. And so that's really important part of the cleanse. So that's what the supplements do for you. And also they've got an Herb-Lax. Am I right, Mary? The Herb-Lax, yeah. And that comes... And that is just a gentle cleanse. You take it in the evening. So people are thinking like, cleanse. Do I need to be near bathroom? No, not at all. It's just what you take in the evenings. And then you take your probiotic in the morning. And those, along with the fruits and vegetables you're eating, you'll see an incredible change in your digestive system and in your mood, in your mind, and your sleep. It's quite incredible with what 7 days break, kind of like a 7-day holiday, right? I mean, you go on
That's
holiday.
right. And not only will you see a difference in terms of your mood and how you're sleeping, but you're really changing your whole palate. And by the end of the 7 days, you will just want to continue eating, vegetables and fruits, because you've changed your palate in a way that you just are going to crave that now. You're just going to want to continue to eat healthy because you've experienced what it does for you, what it can do for you.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, the sweet, your tolerance of sweet goes through the roof when you're used to eating a lot of, sweet things that are full of sugar and that. And when you eliminate that and you're only eating natural sugars and fruits and vegetables and things, it's incredible how much it's like, oh my God, that is so sweet. Whereas before you were like, you just get used to it. So it's that tolerance, the change in your tolerance, that's pretty incredible. And you do want to continue it, because the next steps, let's see, are we missing anything on this slide?
Just wanted to point out again how to do the healthy cleanse. It's really ordering either the Prove It Challenge with the Vitalizer, or Prove It Challenge with the Meology, which are the supplements that you would take on day 8 and beyond. But Shaklee provides so much support out there for you as you are cleansing, and not just Shaklee, but Sue and I as well. We're there every step of the way, and we'll guide you as you are moving along the 7 days of that cleanse and beyond.
Absolutely. We're actually working on a recipe book right now. Mary's pretty incredible, pulled together all these recipes and different things for each day. And we're working on that little booklet, a little recipe book for you day by day. And also too, I've done my Prove It Challenge Roll With It journal for the 30 days. And basically it just, kind of a mental exercises there for you, writing down things that you plan to do the next day, 3 of them. And then at the end of the day, things that you're grateful for, things that you've done for yourself. So this is really trying to help you be more of a reset for the body and the mind. And so that's something that we've made special for us, for our cleanse groups, to have with them to help them along the way.
Right. So really preparation is the key. And when you do decide to do the 7-day cleanse, Sue and I can share with you what that means and how to prepare.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you are at all interested, definitely reach out to us by direct message or just comment and we'll get in touch, because it's not fun to do it alone.
To find someone to do it with you, so you can support one another.
Yeah, and we have great calls. Like, we do Zoom calls each week when you're on the cleanse, and can swap stories and get support that way, because it seems simple, just eating fruits and vegetables, but it's not easy sometimes, because it's like, a salad without cheese, for example, or a salad without an egg in it just seems to be a bit like something's missing, right? But you can do it. So then afterwards, this next slide here, Mary, I think we move past the 7 days, and you move into, as Mary said, reintroducing protein. And you can do that with Shaklee in one of 2 ways. You can do it with a LifeShake, which they get to be quite, I can't do without my LifeShake, seriously, in the morning now. It's like, it's just such a part of the morning, and it really sets your system up for success the whole day. And they come in great flavors. I mean, I had cafe latte this morning with chocolate and strawberry.
So it's continuing to eat those fruits and vegetables, but implementing the protein back into your diet. And what Sue mentioned was the LifeShake that you could have as a meal replacement. So it could simply be a breakfast, a lunch, or a dinner, or you could use it as a snack throughout the day as well. But that's a way to incorporate protein.
Right. And it's going to help you maintain or continue to lose weight. You can replace 2 if you're on track to lose more weight, or just 1 if you're looking just to maintain your weight. So the entire 180 program of meal in a bar and snack bars, they also have other products as well to help you. The energizing tea in particular. I mean, if you're looking for a substitute for soda, the energizing tea is incredible because it gives you that caffeine boost without any of the sugar.
I actually could use one right now, as a matter of fact.
I noticed you yawning.
I think I'm going to have my peach.
Yeah. Actually, I've got a box here. I like the elderberry, and then we got the peach was a seasonal kind of one that they had, and I really like the peach. Yes, you should get one of those, Mary.
Yes.
Earlier for you.
As soon as we're done, I'm going to make my peach energizing tea. I'm actually overdue for it. It's already 2:24 here. I should have had it probably a couple hours ago.
That means we're like a few minutes over. It's 5:21 on my clock. We're a bit over the 20-minute mark, but just have a few more. This is just talking about what the resources they have for you on top of what Mary and I provide. There's a lot online and elsewhere. They've got a Naturally blog, recipes, meal plans, and Facebook groups as well. That, my goodness, are there recipes and support on there? Lots.
Yes.
Stuff. And of course, then we go through with you as well after the 7-day cleanse on really what constitutes clean eating and how you should structure your meals. Yeah,
that's right. And really looking at what you put on your plate and how much you put on your plate. So really, the guideline is fill half of your plate with vegetables. So kind of keep that in mind, and then a quarter of it would be, your whole grain, and a quarter being your protein.
Right. And that's that. And of course, exercising. That's something that should be a part of everybody's regime, whether it's walking or spin class or running or lifting weights. Definitely, if you're getting older, lift weights to maintain bone mass.
And that's what I've been doing, and it just feels so good. I'm just doing 5-pound weights, but I've got my routine down where I'm trying to not only maintain my muscle, but maybe build up a little muscle as well.
Yeah, you just feel better when your arms are toned, especially your arms. I mean, this tends to go the older that we get. And so it's nice to do the lifting of the weights and the supplements as well. And we touched on that earlier, but after the 7-day cleanse supplements are finished at the end of your 7 days, you do then have your personalized supplement pack or your vitalizer strip, they call it. And that's like a predetermined amount of vitamins for you. But this is one of the really great resource Shaklee has, and that's the Naturally blog. And again, everything is 100% guaranteed. So here you will see the Meology Prove It Challenge. And the Meology, what that means, it's a little quiz that you take. And the Meology it's kind of fun. They just ask you different questions. And at the end of it, they give you a selection of supplements and vitamins and minerals and things that they recommend for you. And then you can go through and pick and choose. One is a basic list that they feel is basic and that everyone should have. And then one is your basic essentials. And then you can kind of pick and choose and add different things to it depending on what your needs are and what they determine from your answers that you should be taking.
That's right. And if you're not satisfied with any of their products for whatever reason, you can send it back for a full refund, even if the container is empty. There is no questions asked.
Absolutely. So there's really that's why a lot of times some people ask, like, well, why would I do this instead of just doing something out of the store or just putting together something myself? And for me, it's 2 reasons. The number one, of course, is that this is 100% guaranteed. It's been tested, clinically proven, and all the rest. And the second is that you get us. You get our support. You get, basically we're here for you whenever you need. And you can't go wrong with that. I mean, something you store bought, you're kind of on your own, and maybe a 1-800 number, but you've got access to us through the private Facebook group and text messages and things like that.
That's right. So
Yeah.
there's no better time than today to get started.
Absolutely. This is my Meology pack, actually. And you'll see it's got my name on it. And each day I just take out one of these and I take that. And that's day 8 and beyond. Okay. So get started today. And that's our, yep. Get started today. And you can do that if you're interested in maintaining or achieving a healthy weight by just sending Mary or I a DM or a comment below, or otherwise get in touch with us. We have a private Facebook group, which is right here on mine, Just Roll with Shaklee PIC, and Mary's is at Stellar Health for Life.
That's right. So we're looking forward to hearing from you.
Absolutely. Let's see. And more of the stories here.
Clean eating tips, a simple way to help you eat healthier.
Lots of good stuff. So we can't wait for you to get started. And Mary, yeah.
That's right. If you've been, wondering how to get started on the path to living a healthier life, please reach out to us. We are here to help you and guide you along the way.
Absolutely. All right. So we're over our time a bit, but still within a half an hour. So I count that as a win.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining Sue Marguerite and I today.
Yes. Thank you so much. And we will catch you again. We're going to do Fridays at 5 every Friday. We'll be here with another Secrets to Stellar Health.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.